I'm not gonna lie, this week's episode of SmackDown, it was just a bad episode. I'm not gonna lie. Like, besides the Cena and Logan Paul segment in the main event, even that was kind of okay. This episode was just not it. This reminded me of like 20. What was the bad year? 2019. That was like the bad year of WWE. 2019, 2018. Yeah. This was not a good episode. But let's talk about it. The show opened up with Cena. It's great to see him as a face, because it even though he hasn't been a heel for that long, he was only for like what, 5 months or so it really wasn't that long when you really look at it in the grand scheme of things. It just felt long, but it did happen out of the blue. It did come out of absolutely nowhere, like a promo. They just unwrote like 5 months of work into like 3 minutes, which is crazy. And then we'll get to that later. Something happened, which was cool, a little funny, but yeah, if the heel run would have been solid, this would have been an all-timer. If it would have been solid, not even like great or all like that, just solid, it would have been great. But it was just bad, and John knows it's bad. Everyone knows it was bad. So see him as a face again. He only has I think he's 11 or something like that. 11, 10 more dates left until he's gone forever. I don't take John for the one to be, no, this one's the last one. No, for real this time. This one. No. Not last time. This time I'm for real. No. This time. I think John Cena's a man of his word. I think he's going to retire after this year. But yeah, it's crazy. He only has 10 or 11 more dates left, bro. Dang. But it looks like he's fighting Logan Paul at Clash at Paris, which was okay. It's going to be a good match. But I guess they're saving him versus Brock for a later show, Survivor Series, maybe even his last match. Maybe they do like a scenario where Brock wins the first one pretty dominantly, and then John has to get his win back, and that would be his retirement match. I don't know. We'll see. Might as well talk about the main event. Main event was cool, ending the DQ. It was just a low blow. He was not discreet about it at all either. He just wanted to get that over with. But they did set up Drew versus Cody. That's gonna be fire. That's probably gonna be the Clash at Paris feud. That's gonna be a banger feud. And it was a nice little move. Drew hit the Claymore to Cody through the bottom of the announce table. I have never seen anything revolving around the bottom or the front of the announce table. I've always seen the top where it goes down. I've never seen it just go straight through. I have never seen that. That was fire. That feud is finna be fire. Logan Paul versus John Cena is finna be a cool little side thing until he gets with Brock again. Overall, besides that, that's the only good part of the show. Aleister Black did have a cool little promo package where he talk about he kicked Priest in the jaw. He got a hairline fracture. That was a cool. Everything else, I did not care for. The Motor City Machine Guns, the crowd does not care about them at all. They are pretty boring. I will say that. And then they lose cleanly to the MFTs, and they lost their Pyro. GG's. It's over. They don't care. They're just another team now. And then we got led into the Solo versus Sami Zayn thing. That was a cool little moment. Sami get his own little hometown thing. Match was okay. Yet Sami gets a win cleanly. They're booking Solo like a jobber, but treat him like a mob boss that we should take super serious. Like, it's so weird. Like, they just need to get the title. I love Solo. He is entertaining. Right? If you're gonna go all in on Solo, like, make him the entertaining guy. Like, you can't have this duality of him being the entertaining comedy jobber guy, yet portray him to be the super serious, I can beat anybody at any time. Like, I don't know. It's weird. I think they do. I don't have a problem with him being U.S. champ, but like, they definitely just need to pick a side. Pick a side, please. And you have the little Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss thing. That was kind of cringe, but you know what? Give Lily and Charlie the tag titles. Give it to them. Might as well. Go all in with their storyline. Give them the titles. Might as well. Book it. Then we had a little moment. We went to a little backstage segment, commercial break. It was mellow. I'm surprised he actually put him on a show, and they addressed the fact that he hasn't been with the Miz storyline. Hasn't been around in a minute. It's been over a month at this point. They addressed it. I will give them that. But they need to do something. Turn him face, turn him heel, turn on the Miz. I don't care. Do something. His NXT counterparts, Trick Williams, his sidekick, he's doing bigger and better things than Mel ever did. And Braun, his rival, is over on Raw doing main event stuff. Like, yet Mello is over here doing absolutely nothing. Like, yeah, he won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, but like, who cares? When has that ever led to anything in WWE? So it's like, what are we doing? Give him a story. Give him a feud, something. Like, the only feud he's had on the main roster is against Andrade in that best of 7, and whenever this little Miz story thing is going on, and that's been on hold for like a month, and just resumed. So like, what are we doing? What are we doing? But anyway, had the match between Charlotte Flair, Chelsea Green. They wasted a perfectly good cake. That cake looked good though. I'm not gonna hold you. That cake looked exquisite. That looked good, and they wasted it. And that's it. Already talked about Aleister Black. Already talked about the main event. Oh, one more thing. They did the little cool, funny little segment between John Cena and R-Truth. It was funny, cool little thing. But one thing I did notice, R-Truth is right back where he was before the whole "let the truth shall set you free" kind of thing. I guess they stopped with the Ron killings. I guess they stopped. I guess that's over. No feud. No payoff. Just back to the comedy guy, the comedy jobber guy. Which, like, that was such a miss. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that. Hey, I'm not saying you have to give him a world title or anything, but at least do something, bro. Give him some kind of a feud to because he was super over at that point. Everyone was behind him. He was hot. He was on fire. And then just for it to be like a cool little segment, a little interruption for that John Cena thing. He beats him up a couple times. Gets into this little weird triple threat feud with Aleister Black and Priest, where he's like the third wheel, and he gets left out of it entirely. And now he's back to this. That's a miss. That's a L. I don't know. WWE's in this weird spot right now where they have a really good moment. SummerSlam was good, but then Raw was disappointing. SmackDown was disappointing. And then you have a good PLE, and then they go back, and they go up, and they go back. It's really weird. It's really weird right now. Bang. Those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments below. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that noty bell for more wrestling videos. This is the Ghost of Wrestling. Signing out. See ya.